Alright, back here. First things first, like I said, this guy needs better clothes. He's wearing a bunch of tainted stuff. He's bloodlusting, so he doesn't care, but let's get him some better things. These prisoners will be gone tomorrow. That's good. Let's also make another short bow, now that we have the flint and the capability of making flint. Let's do that. Alright, we're building some, I guess you could say, small Granland shrines now. Even though they're small, they still take up 4 spaces. You could build them anywhere, but I want to build them near it. How'd that bow go? We got... Good short bow. Okay. Well, we don't want our old people just on the front lines, you know, sort of dying. So I'll see who's our best shot here. Let's give that to Orange. Look how productive we're being. We got more stuff decaying on Orange. That's your right shoulder. Ooh, again, like we learned last time, if the shoulders get degraded, you can't just rip off the entire arm. It doesn't work like that. Apparently it's below the shoulder is where the prosthetic goes, so no use there, sadly. Bulk goods trader and food poisoning. You know, just to give him some social experience, let's have Bavesh do this. We're gonna lose money, but honestly, we don't need that much money. And he just needs experience. We have a lot of pregnant sheep. So, honestly, I don't want to get rid of some of these original ones, but these unnamed ones, like this ram here, let's just get rid of them. We have this hen. Let's get tech blueprints. Ooh, not medieval tech, but Neolithic tech, sure. And you know, we are producing too many potatoes, so let's sell off some before they start rotting. Sheep wool, give them this honey as well. Warm jacket. No, we don't need it. There we go. Orange is now down. Oh, that's bad that she has it in her jaw. Is it just pain shock putting her down? I think so. Well, let's install... Where is it? Install a denture. You have inspired surgery, so go ahead and operate on her. Shuttle arrived for these people. Although it's an air balloon. Alright, we've got another Granland shrine. Alright, we've received our Animus Stone. Now, I think this can also work... Ooh, it really doesn't like anything around it. Whatever. I think this can also work for our Granland tree. Let's give it a shot. Alright, Orange is back operational. Surgery failed catastrophically. Damn. That's... How did you do that? You cut him in the heart. But Orange is back operational, out of pain shock. Now, it's also because she's anesthetized, so she's able to work briefly. And the denture, well, we're not going to be very healthy anyway. Patterson, we're not really able to sway him yet. Strange meteor impact. What in the hell? There's an iron golem. And an unusual iron formation. Oh crap, this is gonna cause a wildfire. Okay. Let us just cut away a swath so it doesn't set everything on fire. Okay, just finish that. We can get fishnets, basic autopsy, autopsy table or food condiments. Make these. Food condiments? I guess we could get salt for our food. Alright, berry cultivation. I guess I can put down a growing zone for berries. Let's just get regular berry bushes that we're gonna grow here. Alright, Namaga can gain expertise. Well, obviously we want... Oh, writing. Both reading and writing books in a timely manner. We can write books? Well, sheaves. You need something to write on. We'll see. So what do you need? Paper. Okay. How do we make paper? Can we make paper? I don't think we can make paper. It would be nice to have her write books, so if we can figure that out, I'm not going to give her expertise just yet. By the way, this is pretty cool looking at the tech tree. This is where we are right now. We're at the start of Neolithic. Mostly we're getting basic techs. There's Republican stuff over here, but I'm not seeing where you can get paper. Oh. Well, we can't do any of that right now, and this itself is added by the medieval overhaul, so I'm guessing it's medieval level. And I'm gonna be honest, she might not survive to see us reach medieval if we don't give her expertise in researching. So let's do that. You're gonna like down yourself if you smoke that smoke leaf. Nope, you're going to sleep it off. Our drying rack is getting rained on. Anteater has more natural degradation of your left shoulder. Shoulder, I can't speak today. Anteater has more natural degradation. Wow, 72 years old, and yeah, we're making her fully into a wooden person now. We're ripping off her right arm. Install wooden limb, right arm. Just to keep her out of pain. But when she does wake up, she's gonna have all wooden limbs. Yikes. Patterson's doing it since Omicron is busy making these shrines. Which, by the way, we have now great status. And we're growing another dryad over here. Which is great. The Animus Stone does count. And yeah, since Troro died, we're mainly just, we need labor to work our fields. We have more than enough food though. Ow! Wow! Jesus Christ, what did he say to you? Buffalo spoke badly of Porcupine's nephew's emotional stability. Does he even have a nephew? So Porcupine got mad, picked a fight with Grandpa, and got absolutely humbled. Jesus. Okay, well, go take him to bed, since you're the one who beat him the hell up. You idiots fighting each other. Although, oddly, I think... Yeah, you had a cathartic fight, so you don't really care that much, but you hate it. Angering fight. That's funny, as bloodlust, so he was happy to fight him. All this raw wood back, see how our wealth is skyrocketing to... What is that? 70,000? I mean, this is not too crazy for the tech level we have. It's decently high. We're getting more tech. Let's smooth these walls here, just so this looks better. We got fossils. Maybe we'll mine those out. Building unusable. Can't be used if roofed. Anteater has more natural degradation. She's just suffering her ribcage now. How is she still alive? This might be one of her last harvests before, you know, it gets too cold. We're at the tail end of summer now. Orange, you're down from extreme pain. Yeah, okay, I think we got another bedridden grandma here. Meemaw is down. Well, she served us well briefly with her crafting skill. I don't think there's much we can do for her. Pain extreme. Okay, psychoid brewing. Let's get that, so we have some psychoid. Vassallo has degradation in her right arm, and she's down as well. Yep, our old people are getting old. Big whoop. Right arm. That's like a third of our population that's downed now. We're gonna have to cut some of them loose, unless we can make more battle banners so they don't. So they don't stay down. Okay, I know you want to equip that, but actually, we can't force equip it on someone because it's equipment. Okay, there goes that plan. Still raining, so our meat is still slowly drying. We have a Granland Thorncaster here. That's basically like a turret They've spawned because we have higher range here. And then this is a firefighter slash, I think, mortar, technically. And there's Granland flower bulbs. Great, it just wants more shrines anywhere on the map. Well, then let's just put some... Put them, like, slightly outside the range here. They will be integral for our defense strategy, having a bunch of, you know, dryads. More sheep. That's great. We have way more hay. I guess that's also great. We can actually store that in here for the animals. We'll eventually spoil though, so let's continue this project of making more baskets to store more things. The Solo's back up at least, since we solved our pain problem. Orange though, here's the thing, I think if you anesthetize them, then they're able to get back up, at least from pain shock. You can't walk. What's your pain threshold? It's 80% by default, right? 72 because you have cognitive decline. Alright, well, since we don't have any refrigeration tech, let's just store our food, or at least some of it. And Patterson started a fight with Umaga. Oh god, guys, our two researchers, they didn't beat each other up too bad, but it's still more medicine we gotta use. Well, she leveled up melee, which is pretty funny. Alright, we're building even more Granland shrines. We have great quality here. It's at 90% strength. I think once we get up to 20, that's the max. And that's when we get the big dryads. And also we have all these turrets, which is actually nice. If someone breaches our southern defenses, we fall back and defend or retreat. Alright, it's no longer raining, so we can get the roofs off these so they're more efficient. We are out of meat. Now we could get more fish. But instead, I think we wanna see. There's big dinosaur in here, so I feel like Omicron. You've already shown you can solo these. They're all fighting us now. Oh look, they're getting killed by the Granland tree. That's hilarious. The Thorncasters. Oh, that is 2 dinosaurs down for the count. It's gonna be a lot of meat for us to dry, and he didn't even get hit. Although, I think this dryad did. Oh, its tail got bitten off. Oh no. Alright, orange. No, there's not anything we can do with you. So what do we do with her? Because she doesn't have unk status of Grandma Anteater. God, your smile is creepy. You have that battle banner, so you won't get downed. But she wasn't able to equip it, and I don't think she can. What do we do with her? Feel like we strip off her stuff and cut her loose. Give her useful for a bit. It's a bit heartless, but that's how it has to go. Go ahead and strip Orange of all our stuff. Well, we're just gonna arrest her. And capture her. And then what do we do with her? She's bedridden. Oh, that's cool. I just noticed this Moodle here. Serious concern about Amanga. She's sick. She'll be fine, right? And why do you have tainted splint gloves? I mean, I guess it's good armor, but you're wearing a bunch of random clothes we got. So, the loved ones get concerned when their loved ones are hurt. That's nice. This would probably be worth the investment of, let's say, slate. Yeah. This will speed up our researching. Okay, you're of our tribe. You're imprisoned, but you can't do much. Here's what we do. If you really just want to get someone, you can literally carry him off the map and then leave him there. But we can't even release her. Although if we did, if we go to prisoner and just release, no. Execute, that doesn't seem right either. If you release her, can you even release her? Dress, carry, no. So our only recourse would be to let her die. And you know what? It's heartless. I feel like that's what we're gonna do. Hi. We're gonna carry you out to the very corner of the map. I'm sorry. This is how this has to go. And we're gonna dump you in the river. And no one go pick her up. Reserved by Buffalo? No, what if we just... I put him to release, but we can't release, so people are gonna keep trying to save her. Okay. Well, hold on, let's do that thing I was talking about, where we quickly form a caravan and just dump her off the map. So if we go here, boom, 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 let's go bring that and Omicron. And he's able to forage enough food for himself, it's fine. You're just gonna go there, carrying her. Then you're gonna split the caravan. Oh, it can't do that. Make camp. Can't be directly adjacent, so you're just gonna go a bit further. You're gonna make camp, but then leave the map without her. I'm sorry. There's not much else I can do. So if I go here, boom, don't take her. And orange has been lost. Now oddly, if I look, yeah, colonist lost. So she was imprisoned, but she still was counted as part of her faction. So it's sad, but it had to happen. Alright, we got that dried meat. We're gonna have to dry even more of it once we butcher these creatures. He's back, and he does not have orange with him. Alright, we finished that research when I wasn't looking. So we can get Psychoid. Basic agriculture. Now this gives us stuff like barley and milling stuff. And I think corn is medieval. Plowed soil, well, we can already do that. Basic woodworking gives us, we can store timber better. What is a trestle? This is for planks specifically. Straw beds. They have rest effectiveness 95. Let's get those. Whereas our current beds have rest effectiveness base of 90, even though they are high quality. And what about this? 95. It's the same as a bedroll. We could have given everyone bedrolls before now, but textiles are sort of really valuable. So, shoot frenzy on Mendez again. Good for you. I'm honestly surprised that she hasn't dropped dead from old age when she has this many things wrong with her and she has all wooden limbs. Oh my god, look at all this fish that we're catching. Holy hell, our fish traps really are producing like tons of food. That's actually pretty crazy. It's just 3 traps. I don't know who made the mod for that. They made it a little OP. Every day you're getting, how much nutrition is that? A lot. Oh, I just had to say something, didn't I? There. What'd she die of? Natural degradation. Yeah, her torso completely failed. So she just withered away. Well, I just had to fucking say something, huh? Okay. Where are we gonna bury her? We could bury her next to Trarov. That's our own little colonist area. We could put her up here near Arenis and Gray, but I feel like on the outside that should be for strangers. Let's put her right next to Trarov. Let's gather everyone. Everyone, drop what you're doing. Omicron, work on this grave. And let us bury her. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. He can dress the body? Oh, for like burial stuff. No, I guess we're taking her dagger. I said I wanted to bury her with it, but whatever. She served us well for the, I don't know, year that she was able to walk. I'll write a eulogy for her. There we go. There's her epitaph. Alright. Let's have her eulogy. Moral guide. Is it dependent on who's speaking? Feeling we should have Omicron do it, but it's, you know, the moral guide does it. Good eulogy. I'm gonna leave that completely as it is and unedited for one of our original members. 1.5 years. That's how long it took him to age to degradation. Sad. Mad Therizinosaurus. Whoa, that is a big claw thing. Okay. Well, you know, I feel like the Dryads can probably honestly solo this. Yeah, look at them following behind Omicron, like little dogs almost. Well, they're about the size of a dog. Get them. Get them, Dryads. Oh, yeah, look at that. Didn't even get any hits on us, I don't think. That's another big load of meat. Any of them hit? Oh, one of them. Alright, what are we gonna get? Let's get basic agriculture. Now that we got the woodworking. Alright, that should give us trestle. Let's deconstruct that workbench and replace it with the trestle here. Can we make it out of just wood logs? Yeah, let's do that. It's much cheaper. And this should be more efficient at, yes, making timber. You can make timber times 2. Make it times 40, so it's less transportation time. Look at how much sheep wool we have. We can honestly start exporting textiles. We work on that and just make this. And then primitive tool table would need a lot of stuff, and it's not really worth it. How much does that boost? 4. It's something. It is certainly something. And wow, she's flying through that pretty quickly. It's pretty basic tech. War merchant. We're getting so many merchants. It's like an average of, I don't know, 1 every 4 days. Okay, what would you want? Oh, this bone shiv. Let's hold on to it. That was Anteater's weapon for a long time. Her dagger as well. Let's get these blueprints. Oh yeah, I forgot about the previous blueprints I got. I never applied them yet. We can get some jerky. Indefinitely. Might as well. War bow. Whoa, a very long bow. This is medieval tech, but you know what? I feel like that's fitting. And other than that, there's boars. We can buy badgers. An Ankylosaurus, a big armored beast. It's rideable. You know I gotta get that. I know it's draining our food resources more. We don't need it. And we can sell those eggs. But, you know, we have all this money, may as well use it, right? Like, come on. Let's look at this Ankylosaurus. We can train it to guard and to attack. Ho 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 ho. Look, it has 70% armor by default. That's crazy. Keep it in the home area. Vasilo is trying to train it. Our harvests are coming in good. And look at that, we already have all that timber made. Fast does it go? Also, let's now that we have this, let's deconstruct this old block here. Help wanted. No, we can't really help you with that. It works pretty fast. Put our raw foods in here, but no meals. No meals. We're smoothing up these walls. Kitchen is still awful because it has a massive corpse sitting in it. Hold on, Vivesh, could you butcher this? Oh no, not the big one. Butcher the other one. Ah, whatever. Butcher both of them before they spoil. Look at all that meat. We can get right to drying it. Oh, we got old age on Buffalo. He's gonna join Anteater eventually. He's gonna start getting degradations and stuff. It sucks. So this will be our colony after Vassallo dies off. And Mendez, he's getting pretty old, but he's older than Buffalo, actually, so I should change him in the order. And he's the only one of us in a relationship. We only have one, like, young female. Patterson's pretty old too. Everyone here is old. We got our 3 youngest below 35. Yeah, this is not a viable population. Everyone is going to die imminently. And then it'll just be Omicron, ruler of none. Damn, I'm really bad at this whole generations thing, huh? He is busying himself in the fields. It's gonna suck once he's gone, because then we're gonna have to just cut back our agriculture, because we don't have enough workers for it. Can we make Psychite tea here? Yes, let us make some Psychite tea. We are still being productive, even though, you know. Oh, also, I totally forgot. Wicker beds. Yay! Let us replace all of these beds. Literally all of them. It's gonna take a lot of planks, but that's why I was building them up, although I sort of forgot about it. And a double, hold on, which is better? Straw bed is 95 versus wicker bed, which is 95. They're the same. Okay, first work on that blueprint. Oh, they have the mod that lets you just replace beds. Oh, thank God. Whoever added the mod to the mod pack. Thank you. Mendez is doing some cooking. I thought he wasn't. I thought Bhavesh was assigned to that. Oh, he's doing the Psychite tea. This warbow, or at least we should, somewhere. And yes, we've got this stuff still lying around. Now, Omicron can keep his excellent bedroll because it's just as good as a wicker bed. Another merchant! What? Jesus. Okay. What do you want? We have this jerky. Let's sell some of our smoke leaf. And yeah, we have all these blueprints I didn't apply. More blueprints. Let's buy them. And you have spacer tech? How? War merchant, huh? So you're gonna have a bunch of weapons that we don't really want. We just want the tech, please. Just use that right now. Why are we researching Republic Scorpion? I don't recall putting that, but whatever. Oh, we have a bunch of blueprints just sitting around because we bought them and never used them. Let's get her to go and use those and then equip that warbow. I don't know why people aren't hauling things, mostly because we don't have the spare labor. Yeah, she has that warbow now. She can get rid of the recurve bow. And yeah, we got more blueprints in here. Use that blueprint once you're done with that. Carving's cool. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I don't recall selecting this tech, but it's whatever. We'll get it done quickly enough. This dried fish is almost done, so it'll be preserved presumably longer than it would have been normally. That meat is gonna spoil. We need to put it on a rack as well. It's gonna spoil before we can use it. Why are we making this out of timber? That's wasteful. Let's only use wood logs, please. We're losing simple meals to rotting, but that's how it goes. And how are we looking on our Granland shrines? More shrines wanted, of course. Well, let's just get a few more, and then we'll be done. Yeah, let's make our last one out of slate. I'll make it right there. Learning Frenzy, Porcupine. You want to level up to level 10, and that might not happen anytime soon. I know I'm probably jinxing this by saying this, but there hasn't been any big raids lately. Of course, the moment I say that, there's going to be a big raid. How do we only have 7 medications left? I don't know, but we're growing more. And this is the ideal time of year for foraging. It's early fall when it's still growing temperatures. Alright, let's set everything here now to smart, so they'll only sow if it can grow in time. Still don't have an anima tree. Even though we have an anima stone and we have this guy psychically hypersensitive. Also, look at his building speed, plus 55%. That's crazy. Amaga is working away at this tech that we really don't need, but can't back out of. There, we got some dried fish. I'll spoil in a few years. Nice. Vassallo is downed. I'm guessing something in her leg. Yes, left leg. Also, she's gonna die soon of extreme rib cage degradation. As we saw with Anteater, she just keeled over and died. Alright, well, we're doing more Adeptus Wood Canicus. Got a little more medicine coming in, so I know where our medicine's going. It's all going to treat her various degradations. And I just haven't noticed. But you know what? Tech is tech is tech. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Hopefully she's able to get up once she is no longer sedated. We shall see, though. We shall see. Oh, yep, she can get up again. But even slower and less efficient. We have this Ankylosaurus just wandering around. Hey, she's trained it to guard. Let's have it guard Omicron. Because now we have another tank for combat, basically. Let's forage what we can before winter hits. And full force. Alright. Peaceful night. I think that's good for this session. Now I have a lot of time today, so I'm gonna... What? I still don't know what mod adds this. I am gonna keep recording, but that's it for this session. So, I'll see you later.